I don't know what it said.
What did it say?
I don't know.
When?
It said something about, I don't know, little sign right there, exceeding something with something. It was. We're exceeding something right
That
now.
means too much.
Ooh.
Because we too cute.
Right. I like too much.
Too much.
Yes.
Mm.
All right. Hello.
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 Hello, baby.
Hi. I don't know, camera shot. Maybe starstruck.
She got camera shot.
You're beautiful.
Oh, you're beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to tell a story about how we met.
But we're going to put some jazz in it.
Oh no, jazz hands. No.
Wait. I like jazz hands. Yes. The El Caliente.
Yeah.
How we met. I'll tell y'all that let's start off by our occupations. I was a caregiver for a while. And the basic part of it is that we met at work.
Mm-hmm.
We're both caregivers.
Caregivers.
Giving the care.
Giving the care, which I never did before. I was a warehouse worker, jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
Never did no caregiving until, all the jobs ran out and had to do something.
Yeah. So I applied. I was already a caregiver. Been caregiving for a while.
She's so good at it. It's almost terrible that she's good at it because
I like it. I do. It's heartwarming. But
no, it is not. But that's
another story. We were working at a facility, which I found out as being a caregiver is extremely harder than working with one person in a home, at home care, in a facility. You're usually taking care of definitely more than one people, minimum 4 to maybe 9, 12.
What did we have? Each girl had?
At least 9.
Yes, at least 9.
At least 9 people to take care of, and that's get dressed, the hygiene, get them down to eat, get them up from eating, and then we were also obligated to wash the dishes and clean the dining room and still interact and do activities. So all of this, so yes, it was tedious, but we met officially, I think, in and out.
Because we worked together.
Because we worked together.
Yeah, so we always had to talk to each other.
Yes. I don't know if I ever told you, but it was the first day that I ever walked into the facility and I was filling out the application. Because I had come across a flyer and I'm like, oh, when they do the hiring on the spot, like you come in and you fill out an application and it's kind of guaranteed that you'll get a job. So they were doing that. And when I went in to fill out the application, I'm sitting there and I'm filling out the application, and all the information on it I knew, of course, because it was about me, but it was something that came across the application that made me look up, and I was at that long table and it just made me look up, and that's when you walked by and I'm like, they hire lesbians here. That's cool. I'm like, okay. And I was keep writing. And then I'm not sure when we had our first shift together. When I had got my own list and I was downstairs and I was working. And I had to always do a call for a 2-person transfer.
Yeah.
And I was always doing on the radio. And sometimes people would take like forever. So I would have to do another radio call. Sometimes people would come. Sometimes, they would take forever because they had to come. So I'm not gonna say they didn't, but people had to come. And then one morning you came. You came. You just came in the door.
Yep.
You was
I
like,
come to help you. Ooh.
hi. Hello. You're here to help me. And then when you came through at that moment, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I get to work with another lesbian. Let's go. So.
And so, you know, I didn't know she was a lesbian. I didn't know she was a lesbian. I didn't know she liked women. You know, but I never let that stop me, right?
No.
So, I just gazed into her eyes and knew some of the stuff that we did as caregivers, you know, not pleasant. So, you know, we're cleaning people, and you get really close, one on each side of the bed, and you have to bend over to help pick up or clean, so our faces get about this close. And I look up, and there's this beautiful black eyes looking at me with my reflection, and that was the best. My reflection in her eyes. And she just gives me that little smile. But you know when you're so close that, you know, your lip starts to quiver and you want to kiss, but you're at work and there's a body lying between you. That's how it was.
Transferring and moving, and it was like, I'm feeling the heat. I don't understand why I'm feeling all lovey-dovey in the middle of this diaper change.
Yes, diaper change.
Adult brief change where I'm feeling, hi dog, where I'm feeling. You want to say hello?
Come on. This is our dog,
Oh.
December.
Oh.
No. Ooh, keep your tongue in your mouth.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Keep your
for
tongue
all
in your
the
mouth.
kisses.
We're telling
Thank
the
you.
story here.
Yes. About how your mommies met.
Yep.
Do you know this story? Yeah. Okay.
Go down. All right. So we're getting warm and lovely and fuzzy all inside over a diaper change.
Yes. So I'm like, okay, let's finish up. The resident that we were changing didn't want to get out of bed, so we covered him back up. We were all finished. I was, we then took off the gloves and sanitized, all that good stuff. And I had thought you walked out the room.
You did.
I was just gonna finish cleaning up or whatnot.
I don't leave the room. I don't leave the room when a beautiful woman is in it.
I thought that she had left the room. So I'm all done, and I turn around and she just resting against the table. Like this.
I was admiring your work. I was admiring her work.
Is that right?
And her booty, delicious booty.
We at work. We got stuff to do. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, so I had to put some stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
So she just standing there. I don't want to just be like, oh, excuse me.
I did not move.
Can you move?
No.
So she like standing there. So I had like the toothbrush and all that stuff that I had to put back in the places where they go. And she was standing kind of in front of that. I don't know if that was on purpose. It's probably on purpose. Because she know I gotta put stuff back. So I put it back and I had to
reach around.
Reach your hands around me. Reach your arms around me.
Reach.
to put it back. And as my face is
fire,
trying to pass her, she's just following me with her head. And it was like all in slow motion or whatnot. And I'm like,
it was fire. It was hot. It was hot. Yes.
So, I think at that point, being lesbianis, we was married.
We was married. Boom. That's the best. It's been the best bit.